Hello, Leo. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading, Leo. I hope you guys are having a good week, Leo. Also, Leo, this is a genuine reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you. Cross watchers, y'all over. So let's start. I got to sage before I do my reading so I can cleanse so y'all can get the accurate readings that y'all need. Okay, cleanse this area for Leo so they can get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Leo. We have her first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. So a lot of you guys could be trusting the universe here. Y'all could be around Aquarius for some of you guys here. We also have here full moon in Libra. Find balance. So a lot of you guys are finding balance and you also are trusting the universe. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo, Spirit? What's coming in for the sign of Leo? We have her first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. So you could be keeping your heart open here, okay? First quarter moon in Libra. You could be around a Libra for some of you guys. We have her full moon in Libra. No, new moon in Libra. You are loved. Okay? And we also have her new moon in Aquarius. Open up for change. So a lot of you guys here could be opening up for change here, okay, Libra, Leo, because it has something to do with y'all could be opening up for change, but you also are loved here as well. You're opening up for change and you're loved, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with first quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. So you could be releasing control here, okay? Hold on. Okay. Let's see what else coming in here for y'all, Leo. We got the Two of Cups. Wings of messages. So a lot of you guys are getting wings of messages about a relationship here and things like that as well here, okay? We also have the Ace of Pentacles as well. Okay, so a lot of you guys have relationships coming in as well as money. Y'all could be starting a relationship with someone or something like that as well here. Okay, but y'all, it's looking good for you guys. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have here Temperance. We have here Temperance here. Okay, and it has something to do with temperance, intuitive, and the counts of intemperance. Okay, and we have her temperature, so you can be keeping your heart open. It has something to do with on track here, and it has something to do with the devil. So it has something to do with the mist. Okay, and it has something to do with on track here. And it has something to do with that here. Okay? It has something to do with, it's a pathway here. If you see this, it's a pathway. Which pathway you're going to go. And it has something to do with that, Leo. It has something to do with the King of Keys. Okay? It has something to do with the King of Keys. King of Swords. Okay? Hold on. Okay, so we have her Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. So some of you guys could be around a Sagittarius as well. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for you guys here, Leo. It's coming in for Leo here. We have her fake apology, most manipulation, guilt, and no real change. gaslighting. So somebody could be gaslighting somebody here, or somebody could be telling somebody here some fake apology or something like that as well here. And it has something to do with sweeter than sour, fake news means, as well as manipulation here. So somebody here could be wearing a mask here. Somebody here is wearing a mask and they not their true self. And it has something to do with that here. Okay. What's coming in for the sign on Leo? We have her gaslighting. It says manipulation, doubting yourself, and twisting terms. So it has something to do with somebody who could be gaslighting someone here, okay? And it has something to do with that here, Leo. Somebody could be gaslighting you. It has something to do with love bombing, as well as withdrawing and also confused, as well as you losing me and self-respect, the power of. So someone here is trying to love bomb someone here, but it's like someone here is their true self. They know their true self here, or you know your true self, or somebody here knows their true self here. But somebody who could be trying to love bomb someone here, okay? It has something to do with dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, and also somebody could be dreaming of you, or you could be dreaming of someone. Okay? What's coming in here? We have her overthinking. So someone on her could be overthinking here, okay? Or something like that as well here, okay? We also have her bridge different. So someone could be different or something like that here to you, or you could be thinking someone here is different than you, or you different than them. Okay. Judgment. It says don't be too quick for counting someone out. So someone could be making a judgment on someone here. Okay. Or someone is counting somebody out, and they quick to count somebody out. It's like somebody gaslighted somebody here, and then they made a judgment on them. Because it has something to do with rush, and it has something to do with rush and seeking professional. So somebody here could be a professional here, and it has something to do with in time. It got something to do with time here and rush. But it has something to do with that here. Okay? But it has something to do with somebody here could be finding their true self here. Or you finding your true self, or somewhere it is. We have her verbal of doubts, seeking truth as well as verification of source. So it has something to do with somebody who could be doubting something here, or doubting someone here, or somebody doubted you, or you doubted someone. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with reflection, deep in discovering your hidden self. So somebody here is finding their true self here with this reflection. Yeah, it's like somebody here is doubting, or want to doubt their self, or somebody who's doubting something, or they want you to doubt yourself, or they want someone to doubt their self, whoever this is. It has something to do with the jewel stone, trapped, seeking worth and not just shine. So someone here could be seeking their worth and not just trying to shine. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here is gaslighting someone here. It's like someone here could be acting like they want to seek their worth, or they want to seek their worth here, but it's just like they want to just shine. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with that. Somebody here made a judgment on someone here. They made a judgment here, and it got something to do with seeking your worth, not just shine. So it's like somebody here made a judgment on someone here, and it got something to do with that here. Somebody here seeks their worth. They don't just shine, but they made a judgment on someone here that they shouldn't have made a judgment on. And they made a judgment on a temperance angel here. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. It has something to do with listen wisely, as well as force in favor of brave her. So somebody could be taking a leap of faith here, and it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with someone who could be wanting to listen wisely. Someone here could be taking a, Somebody here wants to listen wisely, but somebody here could be taking the faith, or you could be taking the leap, or someone here is. But it has something to do with freedom and independence. Don't rely on others. So someone here's playing with somebody here that's don't rely on others. They free and independent. Whoever this is, they playing with her, or they playing with you like this. Whoever this is, that's what this look like. Somebody made a judgment on the wrong person, though. They definitely did, because it got something to do with they made a judgment on somebody. Somebody could have opened their heart her, but somebody here is gaslighting somebody here. Okay? And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with that could be gaslighting you, Leo, or somebody here is gaslighting somebody. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with somebody here. No, it's like somebody here acting like they know they worth her, but somebody here only want to shine. But they acting like they know they worth. And it has something to do with that her. Okay? It has something they could be acting like they want to know they worth to you or something, and they just want to shine. And it has something to do with that. But somebody here made a judgment on the temperance angel here, that's connected to the inner intuitiveness of the Count of Gabriel. They made a judgment on the wrong person here, and it has something to do with that. Yeah. Or they made a judgment on you, where you could be a temperance angel. It says reliable on love. So somebody here, they reliable on love. Or you do. And it has something to do with intuitive bond. So you want an intuitive bond. Or you have an intuitive bond. Yeah. Let's have our sign, Aaliyah. It has something to do with loyalty and committed. So somebody here is loyal. Who they made a judgment on. They loyal her. They made a judgment on. I told you somebody here made a judgment on you. Or they made a judgment on someone here that's loyal. They made a judgment on this person. And it has something to do with that her. Or that you made a judgment on someone here. Or they made a judgment on you. But it has something to do with passion and intimacy here. As well as grateful partnerships. So it has something to do with someone here can be wanting grateful partnerships as well as passion and intimacy here. But it has something to do with someone here. It got something to do with empowering love. Yeah. Or you want empowering love. You know what I'm saying? We have her releasing anguish. So someone here can need to release anguish here. Okay, someone can be feeling sad or something like that here. And we also have her inspiring. So somebody here could be inspiring someone here. Okay? Or you could be inspiring someone here. There's another sign of Leo. It has something to do with bending the mind and the heart of battles. So it has something to do with bending the mind and the heart of battles here. And it has something to do with that here. Following your own rhyme. So somebody here, they follow their own rhyme, or you follow your own rhyme here. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with every journey starts with a single step. Someone here is ascended. Or someone has been ascended here. Or someone has already been ascended. Whoever this is. Yeah. Or you been ascended. Somebody here is going through ascended here. Yeah. Whoever somebody talking to here, they ascended. Yeah, whoever this is. Or you did. It has something to do with the sacrifice. So someone here needs to make a sacrifice, or you could be making a sacrifice with somebody here. And it has something to do with the soul rattle. So it has something to do with somebody here might need to make or go through a transformation here with this butterfly. Yeah. So someone here has to go through a transformation here. And that's the sacrifice they're going to have to make. So it's the other side of it has something to do with child here. And it has something to do with the cycles. So it has something to do with child here. It has something to do with the cycles. Okay? Somebody going to go into another circle here. Because somebody can be childish with you, or somebody childish with somebody here. And they're going to go through another karmic cycle. And it has something to do with that here, because it has something to do with the rainmaker. Yeah, something finna be cleansed her. And the reason why it's finna be cleansed her, because it has something to do with somebody go cleanse something, and somebody her has many a pathways. They have many a pathways her. Whoever this is. Yeah. And this is the chrome. Somebody playing with a chrome. Yeah. Whoever this is. Yeah. Because somebody here want to be childish beyond the mind. It's like somebody here don't want to go beyond the mind. They don't want to go beyond the mind. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with the heart of battles. They don't want to go beyond the mind. They want to be childish. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. Or they want to be childish to you. It has something to do with toxic and poison, bad idea, bad intentions. Somebody here got bad intentions, sir, and somebody here got bad idea. And it has something to do with that. Because it has something to do with I'm in need. I seek out help. So somebody could be seeking out help her, but somebody here could be having like some type of toxic ways her, or something like that her. It got something to do with that toxin and poison. Yeah, that's what this got something to do with her. What's her outside of Leo? It has something to do with magnetic carpet moving and speeding direction her. So it has something to do with magnetic carpet her. And it has something to do with grow, patience, and taking time. So something's going to grow in patience and taking time. Because it has something to do with till death do us part. So it has something to do with somebody could be a crone bride here, and it has something to do with death do us part. What y'all dealing with her, baby? So I'm coming in and speed her. It has something to do with hero, overflowing as well as burnouts. So someone could be burnt out here with this hero. It's like somebody here could be a hero, and they could keep carrying people burdens or something like that, or you carrying somebody burdens, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with number one, discover, emotional freeze, and avoiding cope. So someone here is drowning here because they want to be the hero, or somebody here want to be a hero. Yeah, and they drowning her in their emotions. Yeah. What's our sign of Leo? Hold on, Leo. What else coming in for Leo? We have here vanity adding. It says here identity blues, the inner void. Somebody here wear a lot of masses here. Yeah, y'all see these masses? Somebody here wear a whole bunch of masses here, and it has something to do with that here, with this identity blue and inner voice. Somebody here need to find a self here, and it has something to do with forgiveness and setting yourself free, releasing it. So someone here could be releasing this. They finna release something here. It got something to do with they finna release they self. That's all I here finna find they self here. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with that here. Because somebody here could be putting up a performance with imagination management as well as addictions and emotional split. Somebody here has an emotional split here. And they could be a professional here. Yeah, but somebody here finna find, somebody here finna be awoken or something. Whoever this is. For playing around, I guess, with you, or somebody here be walking for playing with somebody here. And it's coming in speed, too. Definitely is. Coming in speed. So let's see what's coming in here for y'all. We have here the Emperor. So somebody here is an Emperor. Or you are. And we also have here the Three of Pentacles. So somebody here might want to work together with you, or somebody here could be working with an Emperor or something like that here. Y'all could be in y'all Emperor energy, you know. Let's see what's coming in here for Leo. We have the Queen of Swords, air energy. So somebody here said something, or somebody here told somebody some truth to her, and it has something to do, or you did. It has something to do with the world. Something gonna be an ending of a cycle here, cause somebody gonna tell some type of truth, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the moon, and it has something to do with the chariot. Someone here is determined. They determined. And that's something to do with some of y'all. Somebody here could be dealing with a Cancer, or they could be dealing with an Earth sign here. Something ended a cycle. Y'all could have ended a cycle with a Cancer, a Pisces, or an Earth sign. But it has something to do with that here. Somebody here is determined. Somebody could be trying to hide somebody's determination. And it has something to do with that here. And they playing with someone here that's a Nine of Pentacles. Or they playing with you. What's up, sign Leo? We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy. And we also have the Eight of Wands. Some coming in real quicker. Yeah. It has something to do with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. So it has something to do with somebody here is in victory. They in the Six of Wands, or you are. And you could be having a past new beginning, or someone her is. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with the King of Wands, fire energy. That's you guys. A lot of you fire energies, y'all having a past new beginning. Okay? We have the Five of Swords, air energy. So some gonna be an ending of a cycle here, and it has something to do with the Five of Wands. Somebody could be wanting to bring somebody here in competition or something like that as well here. Somebody here bringing competition and conflict to somebody here, and it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, and it has something to do with the Fool. So somebody who could be wanting to learn something, some type of investment or money or something like that here. But it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with somebody might want to start something new here. But it has something to do with the Oracle. Somebody here is not happy here. Okay. And it has something to do with that here. You might got a message that you didn't want to hear, or somebody here got a message that they didn't want to hear about. We have here the Death card. So something is an ending here. Okay, it got something to do with that here. So it's going to be an ending with this Five of Swords and this Five of Wands, because it got something to do with the Page of Wands. Some type of good news could be coming, and it has something to do with the Nine of Wands. It has something to do with the Knight of Swords, and it has something to do with the Eight of Cups. So somebody here gonna come in real quick here, and somebody here gonna walk away. Or somebody gonna walk away from somebody here, and it has something to do with that. They gonna walk away from somebody. Somebody gonna come in quick, and somebody gonna walk away. And they gonna walk away, and they gonna hold back their essence in their time here. Yeah. Somebody gonna hold back their essence in their time here. And it has something to do with that here. You can be holding back your essence at the time and give it to someone, or say holding back their essence at the time to give it to you. Okay? I'm gonna come in real quick here. But somebody here got some violent addictions here, and it has something to do with their identity. Somebody here needs to find that identity here, and it has something to do with that here. Okay. So it looks like to me somebody here wanted to have competition with a Queen of Swords here that probably told some type of truth. It's a Queen of Swords here that told some type of truth to somebody here, but they wanted to put them in competition, or they wanted to put you in competition, and it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with somebody here gonna be fighting her. It got something to do with the Five of Swords here, and it has something to do with they wanted to put this Queen of Swords in competition here. Okay, but not just they wanted to put this Queen of Swords in competition. They wanted to also fight with this Queen of Swords with the Five of Swords, and it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with they wanted to fight with this Queen of Swords and put this person in competition here. Yeah, that's why. And it has something to do with that here. That's why it's going to be an ending of a cycle. Or y'all go in a cycle. But whoever that's playing with a Queen of Swords here is going to end a cycle with someone here. And the reason why they go in a cycle, because somebody here thought that they could bring them in competition and some type of fighting here as well. That's why something finna be a death core here. Something finna be an ending. It's finna be an ending. And it has something to do, it's finna be an end to her, because it got something to do with a Queen of Pentacles here. Earth energy. Okay, it has something to do with that her. Some of y'all can be in earth energy for some of you Leo females, but it has something to do with this Queen of Pentacles. So it could be getting some type of good news her, but somebody could be thought something was good news to somebody her, but somebody her finna stand their ground her. They finna stand their ground. Whoever this is going to stand their ground here. Somebody might thought something was good news, but if you put that other one, that's the Nine of Wands, and this person gonna stand their ground. Whoever they playing with her, and it has something to do with her, and that's what it has something to do with her, Leo. Okay, now you know what's going on. Somebody here played with a Queen of Swords, her they shouldn't have never played with, or they played with you, or you was a Queen of Swords, or you ain't Queen of Swords energy. But somebody here played with a Queen of Swords, her. Okay, that's what it has something to do with her. It has something to do with the Chariot, Cancer energy. And it has something to do with the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands. Somebody here is in the Six of Wands. Yeah. Why is the Queen of Swords here? It has something to do with the Seven of Swords. So it has something to do with somebody. This Queen of Swords told some type of truth to her about somebody here being sneaky or something like that. Her. Yeah. And it has something to do with the Five of Cups, and it has something to do with the Four of Swords. This person ain't sad either. This person is just resting and meditating her. This person not sad. And it has something to do with that her. This person told some type of truth. And it has something to do with the Ten of Cups. Water energy. It has something to do with a family or something like that her. Why the Five of Swords her? It has something to do with the Five of Swords. Yeah. That's something with somebody here wanted to fight or something like that. Her somebody was fighting about somebody here being sneaky or something like that. Her or they try to say this Queen of Swords was sneaky that brought some type of truth. It has something to do with the Seven of Pentacles, and it has something to do with the Page of Swords. So it has something to do with somebody here told somebody something here, or they could be sowing their seeds, and who this person is that sow their seeds, they sow their seeds with some type of truth. And it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with they sold their seeds into some type of truth, but somebody here wanted to put illusions up to somebody here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Or they wanted to put illusions up to you. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody here is sneaky. And they try to act like this Queen of Swords sneaky. No. It has something to do with that. Why the world? It has something to do with the Magician, Gemini energy. So it has something to do with somebody who could be manifesting. And what somebody here thought they was manifesting her is trying to be sneaky to a Queen of Swords. That's not going to happen her, because it has something to do with somebody who's manifesting this person to go through conflict her. It has something to do with the Queen of Cups, and it has something to do with the Ace of Swords. So it has something to do with somebody got some type of truth about a water sign, or somebody who got some type of truth. And it has something to do with the Nine of Wands. Somebody who's going to stand their ground. Whoever this is. Somebody here is manifesting a Queen of Swords to go through conflict her. Yeah. Give me one on the Five of Wands. It has something to do with the Wise One. So it's a Wise One here. Somebody wanted to put them in competition here, this Wise One. And it has something to do with that her. And they wanted to be sneaky to this person. But it has something to do with the world. And it has something to do with the Ten of Wands. This Wise One is not carrying nobody burdens. It's a Wise One here. It's not carrying somebody burdens. And it has something to do with that her. Because it has something to do with they will end it as quick as they come. And it has something to do with they played with a Queen of Swords here that was a Wise One. They played with this person. Give me one on the Queen of Pentacles, sir. It has something to do with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody here ain't gonna do nothing but walk away here. Okay? And it has something to do with that. Somebody here played with a powerful magician. They played with a powerful magician that's a Wise One. It has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune here. And it has something to do with the Five of Wands. So it has something to do with they wanted to put somebody here in competition here. And it has something to do with that with the Wheel of Fortune. Or they wanted to do this to you. But it has something to do with that. But this person don't do that. It's a decoy. This person don't do that. Somebody play with a powerful magician. Yeah, they play with this powerful magician here. Yeah, or you a powerful magician. And they play with you like this. Give me one on the death. It has something to do with the tower. I told somebody if they get a tower, it's going to be a decoy and they're going to get a tower. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the Emperor. And it has something to do with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody, this Wise One, go leave the Emperor out into the Five of Pentacles, sir. Or somebody here trying to leave an Emperor out into the Five of Pentacles. But it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with the King of Swords, air energy. Yeah. Give me one of the 8 of Wands. It has something to do with the 10 of Cups, water energy. So somebody here finna get a towel with their family here because this is what they manifest. Because they walked away from a wise one that told them some type of truth. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the Empress here, and it has something to do with the Ace of Pentacles. So this Empress here is the Ace of Pentacles. And y'all are Empresses here, and y'all the Ace of Pentacles, Leo. But it has something to do with this person got foresight. Yeah, whoever they playing with her, they got foresight here. Yeah. They walked away from a wise one, and somebody here finna get a towel with their whole entire family. That's what's finna happen here. Give me one on the Page of Wands. Told you it has something to do with the Hermit. This person a Hermitess. Whoever this is. Yeah. That's why somebody finna get a towel. Because it has something to do with the strength, and it has something to do with the 3 of Swords. Somebody here heartbroken here. Somebody here trying to 3 of Swords you with knowledge. Or somebody here knows some type of knowledge. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with the 9 of Cups. This person's still fulfilled. Whoever they played with her. Or you are. Yeah. Somebody here. It got something to do with somebody here told y'all some type of knowledge. And it got something to do with that her. They told y'all some type of knowledge. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with somebody here only cared about they self and they 3 of Swords this female her? Or they 3 of Swords you? Yeah, because somebody told somebody heard some type of knowledge. Man, somebody heard crazy, man. Yeah, yeah. That's what's gonna happen here, Leo. We got something to do with somebody playing with a Queen of Swords here and thought they could be sneaky to this person. This wise one. Yeah, they trying to play with a wise one here and put them in competition and everything else. And wanted to fight with them because they told them some type of truth. But or they told somebody, or you told them some type of truth. But it has something to do with somebody here with this 5 of Swords. Somebody wanted to bring them conflict here. But they wanted to bring a magician conflict. And it has something to do with that here. They wanted this magician that go through conflict here. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here finna get a tower. And they finna get a tower here with their whole entire family here, man. This is what's coming in real fast. Yeah. Because it got something to do with, they thought, because they wanted to bring this person in competition her, and they wanted to walk away from this person, this wise one, they wanted to walk away from this person. And it has something to do with that her. And this person is a Hermitess. Yeah, they played with the wrong one here, or you are. And so I heard finna get a towel. They finna get a towel with their whole entire, it's coming in real quick too, with this 8 of Wands. They finna get a towel with their whole family. For playing with a wise one. Or you a wise one. Yeah. Somebody here playing with a magician. A cold magician too. Are you a cold magician? Somebody here playing around her, Leo. Yeah. Told somebody wearing a straight mask. And I had something to do with that. And they married a mask to somebody that's gonna turn their back on them. Yeah. Somebody here played with somebody here they should have never played with. They played with a powerful magician that was wise here. Yeah. They played with a powerful magician that was wise. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Woo-wee. Y'all can be powerful magicians and wise ones and they playing the game with you? Nah. Give me one on this Queen of Swords. Told you this person finna move in silence. Didn't I tell you that? This Queen of Swords? She finna move in silence. Yeah, she finna move in silence. Because it got something to do with they did this to a Queen of Swords, sir. That's gonna move in silence. And it has something to do with that her. And they denied this high vibe person. They denied this person. They put this person in denial. They denied this person. And it has something to do with that her. We can't do this again. But it has something to do with friendships. Friends. And it has something to do with ex-lovers her. Somebody here wanna balance their relationship with their ex-lover her. And it has something to do with an ex-lover her that was talking to other people. But they want to deny a high vibe person But they want to be loyal to somebody here that talk to other people. Man, somebody here crazy here. Somebody already got the journal, or you do. Somebody playing with a wise one. Like, real talk. And they denied this high vibe person. And it has something to do with that because this person had receipts and evidence. Yeah. Because this person had receipts and evidence, or you did. And that has something to do with that. Somebody here looking up somebody here, and somebody here going through a broken mirror. Because it got something to do with somebody who want to step into and stay a secret of Amar, wanted to stay in old wounds and old patterns, sir. This secret of Amar. And it has something to do with that. But somebody here already got some type of evidence on somebody here that they a player. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here only want to steal or rob somebody. Yeah, somebody here crazy, man, for playing with this wise one. Because somebody here finna get karma for playing with a magician. A magician that's wise here. Yeah. Or they finna get karma for playing with you. Yeah, I told you. This magician, they play with a magician that move in silence. And it's a male here that's gonna be in prison here because this person got evidence on something here. Yeah. It has something to do with that. Somebody here finna be, somebody thought that they can break goddess heart. They thought they could break this goddess heart. But it has something to do with that by talking and conversating and getting on the same page here, and it got something to do with family. But it has something to do with same shit, different day. And it has something to do with somebody here. This goddess know it's the same shit, different day. And it has something to do with this person is alive. Because somebody here thought that they can manipulate this goddess. No. That's why somebody here could be in prison. Yeah. Give me one on wise. This person had evidence that they was in prison her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. And the reason why they in prison her, because they got a connection with a karmic tie. Yeah. Whoever this is. This male. Yeah. It has something to do with that. Somebody here played with somebody here that was a spiritual woken, and they played with this alien. They played with an alien here that was spiritual awoken, and it got something to do with that her. And this person like irritate demons, and this person is her to get somebody her karma. It got something to do with the divine intervention. It's gonna be a divine intervention for playing with this psyche here. I mean not psyche, but this alien, and it has something to do with that her. Somebody here finna get hunted in their home. They finna get hunted. Yeah, whoever this is. Give me one on, hey, we out, okay, they did this to y'all, Leo, or somebody here did this to y'all. Or they did this to somebody. Yeah. Because it's a karmic here that's moving in silence, sir. A karmic. Yeah. But it has something to do with somebody here a thief. And they only want to steal from somebody here. Everything they got. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here finna be trapped. And they finna be waiting down. Because it got something to do with somebody here trying to clear the air with a karmic bee here, or they try to clear the air with a karmic, not a karmic, but a queen bee here. They try to clear the air. But it has something to do with, all they gonna do with this new beginning is reject this queen bee. And this queen bee don't care. You know why? Because they rejecting their own twin flame. Yeah. They rejecting them. So I hear crazy. Yeah, so I hear crazy. Give me one on this sour. Told you. It's gonna be a closing of a cycle here for these thieves. Yeah. And this karmic tie, because it got something to do with somebody got evidence. Yeah, somebody here dishonorable and they a trickster and everything else here. It got something to do on Facebook. But it got something to do with somebody here envious towards somebody here because it got something to do with hookup and one night stands. And it has something to do with somebody here played with somebody here that was in the 5D dimension that got evidence. Yeah. On a player here. Yeah! Wow! Give me one on the 10 of cups. I told you, you're my forever. Somebody could be somebody forever, but they was trying to steal everything this person got. They forever. Yeah. That's why it's gonna cause another cycle in a minute. It's gonna be. Because it got something to do with inner conflict here and thirst. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here could have crossed some type of pathways. Somebody here that could be having a social media, a fake account here. But it has something to do with somebody here. It's the same shit, different day. Yeah. And somebody's still alive. Yeah. Whoever this is, they played with her. Real talk. Give me one on the hermit. Told you. It got something to do with a group. Yeah, it got something to do with a group here. They be acting like somebody's forever. It's a closet of a cycle with this group. Yeah, and this Corbin getting evidence too. It's a Corbin cycle for this Corbin to get evidence Oh y'all, and it's a carbon cycle for this group, and it got something to do with somebody here be moving in silence, and somebody here be imprisonment because somebody here thought they could be a thief today forever. Yeah, it has something to do with that. It has something to do with something playing out here, and somebody here got only heal they heart her. Yeah, playing out here. Somebody here played around. They definitely did. They played with a wise one. Yeah, they played with a wise one here. Yeah, it has something to do with the community. Somebody could be in a community here, and it has something to do with male, female. Outside Leo. Somebody here finna get a letter. I told you that. They finna get a letter here. They finna get a message. And the message they finna get that somebody here is high honored. It got something to do with high honored. It got something to do with a pathway. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with somebody who could be in poverty here. Yeah. And it has something to do with this coming on the horizon. Yeah. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with sudden wealth. It has something to do with expectations. So somebody can have expectations here that's in sudden wealth or something like that. But it has something to do with courtship here. It got something to do with a courtship. And it has something to do with a main male. Yeah. And it has something to do with a messenger concern. And it got something to do with somebody who got some bad health. Somebody got, it's gonna be a messenger concern a female might get that somebody got some bad health. And it has something to do with this person got bad health because of somebody here is around false people. Yeah. So that's our sign of Leo. What's coming in? It has something to do with clouds. Somebody here can be in the clouds. It got something to do with clouds here or something like that. But it has something to do with the iceberg is freezing. And it got something to do with this iceberg is freezing because it got something to do with somebody here could be growing something here, but it got something to do with the iceberg is freezing here. Y'all might need to meditate on something here as well. Y'all might need to meditate on something here, okay? Yeah. Because it got something to do with in time. Okay? Because somebody here could be in the clouds here or something. It has something to do with somebody here that ascended. They thought that they could put somebody's heart into a maze that have already ascended. And it has something to do with that here. That's why somebody here finna be in emotions. Yeah, they gonna be in their emotions here. Because it got something to do with somebody here going round and round. In time, they gonna be going round and round and round and round. Yeah. Whoever this is. Because it got something to do with somebody here wanted to play with somebody here. It got something to do with the dream catcher. And it has something to do with somebody here didn't go through a transformation here. Somebody here knew somebody here didn't go through a transformation. And it has something to do with that here. That's what's flying out here. Because somebody did go. It's like one did go through a transformation while another one did. Yeah. And it has something to do with that here. So let's see what's going on here, Leo. In time, somebody here is in straight clouds and imagination in time. They finna be in time, they gonna be in straight clouds and imagination here, man. Because it got something to do with a sweetheart here. Yeah. It has something to do with somebody here could be in a karmic connection. Yeah. A sweetheart knows somebody here in a karmic connection or something. Yeah. Yeah. It has something to do with a home here. Yeah, it got something to do with a home. And it has something to do with somebody here. They be meditating. Whoever this is. They meditate here. And they stand their ground as well. And they got something to do with unexpected money here. But it has something to do with this person do self-love. Or you do. Yeah. And who do self-love is this person that's a tarot reader here. This person a tarot reader that do self-love. Yeah. And this person stand their ground too. They will. They stand their ground. Or you do. It has something to do with good news, her. So somebody could have got some type of good news, her, or something like that, her. Yeah. But it has something to do with somebody, her. It's an emperor, her, that be trying to abuse somebody, her. Yeah, it's an emperor that's trying to abuse somebody. And it has something to do with that, her. Yeah. And it has something to do with somebody, her, gossiping with a Jezebel. Yeah, whoever this is. Yeah. And they think it's just to do so by playing with somebody, her, that do meditation, that know about it. Ooh, wow. If they doing this to you, Leo. Yeah. It has something to do with a Queen of Cups, sir. Somebody here mess with a Queen of Cups, a water energy here. Yeah. Or somebody here could be a loving person or something like that here. But it has something to do with somebody here finna get blocked. Something blocked on some type of voodoo somebody was trying to do on somebody. It's blocked. And it has something to do with that here. Because the ancestors are here. And it has something to do with passion. The ancestors are here. And they're watching. And it has something to do with that. And they playing with somebody. Ancestors are here, and this person that's unbothered, no, the ancestors are here too. I told you they play with a wise one here. Yeah, they play with this wise one. That's what they're trying to do. It has something to do with the scare wheel of self-care. Somebody here do self-care, giving for a place of plenty. Somebody here got plenty, and they get it themselves. Yeah, whoever this is. Whatever disease they play with her. Because it got something to do with making waves as well as the moment of build. It's your time to achieve. So somebody play with an achiever. Yeah, they play with this achiever here. With the water code. Somebody here is connected to the ancestors of wisdom and intelligence within. Whoever they play with somebody here. They play with somebody here that's connected to the ancestors within. Somebody here plugged it to the universe. Yeah, they plugged it to the universe here. Say cut, Leo. Bye.